Hi Leo, how are we today? I'm just doing our weekly readings. This week we are asking important messages for you, but we're also looking at career and finances. I do have a love oracle deck as well, so we can ask about romantic love. But please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate your support. It really does make a huge difference to the channel, so thank you all so much. I'm also running that competition at the moment to win a free personal reading. So if you want to enter that, just leave a comment on one of my videos and you'll go in the draw. Okay, this week we are using the Oracle of Shadows and Light. That's a lovely oracle deck by Lucy Cavendish. The main Lenormand deck we have is the Blackbird Lenormand. And like I said, using those Lovers Oracle cards as well, the beautiful heart-shaped ones there. Okay, getting into it for you, Leo. Leo, important messages for Leo. What does Leo need to know right now? Important messages for Leo. Important messages for Leo. Okay, we have the carnivorous flower fairy, Leo. That one says, a tempting offer has a high price. Okay, so it may look beautiful like these flowers on the outside, but you know, if you get too close to this offer, it may end up snapping at you and taking a bite out of you. A tempting offer has a high price, so it's going to be interesting to see what that offer is and what's the catch. So it's obviously some sort of offer that has a catch. Okay, Leo, but we also have autumn is my last chance. It says, please don't lose hope. All right, so I do read seasons as my own in any of my decks here, and we're actually entering into autumn very, very soon. So March, April, and May are autumn here in Australia. So you know, the next 3 months maybe, you know, you may be very close to feeling as though you're losing hope. It does say, please don't lose hope. You may feel as though this is your last chance to take advantage of something in your life, not to lose hope in the next couple of months. Okay, Leo, but we'll have a look into what this is all about. Okay, carnivorous flower fairy and autumn is my last chance for our Leos. Important messages for Leo, please. Clarify that middle card, please. Clarify that middle card. Okay, and I feel like I need to ask, what's the catch? If Leo is being presented with a tempting offer that has a high price, what's the catch, please? Okay, so we do have firstly the house energy coming through here. So the house obviously can talk about a physical home that you are living in or moving home. For some of you, I feel there may be this temptation to move home. I'm seeing that pretty much straight away. For some of you, there may be an offer headed your way in regard to moving in with somebody or moving into a new property. We do have the house card coming through first, but its main elements are, you know, safety and security, the things that hold you steady, you know, feeling like your little safe bubble, that it's safe for you to escape to, this little bubble here. So I do feel that for some of you, I'm kind of getting intuitively a message here that some of you have been spending too much time at home and because it's coming through with the understanding that your safe zone, your bubble, is all around you. It doesn't necessarily, it's not tied to just one place. Okay, I'm kind of getting that for some of you here, that it's kind of needing to you know, expand your bubble a little bit outside of your actual house, and taking on board, you know, some other things in life that make you feel secure and stable. You know, there's security for you in a lot of aspects here with the house. There is a lot of security in your life that you can you know, achieve, and it's not necessarily to do with a physical house. Okay, so it's home is where the heart is. I kind of want to say there. It can also talk about family matters as well, but I do feel for a lot of you, this has got more to do with some other sort of situation. We do have them coming through. Okay, so in this deck, it has split the energy between you and them. So this is talking about somebody else in your energy. When I have asked to clarify that, we have got the bear energy coming through there. So the bear energy, although it's not assigned to a specific sign, I do quite commonly associate that with Leo, Capricorn, and Aries. Okay, so it may be somebody with important placements in one of those. It may just be somebody who embodies those kinds of qualities that are displayed from, Aries, Leo, and Capricorn. Someone quite strong and powerful. Someone who is a bit of a protector. They are someone who has very clear boundaries. They definitely that energy of somebody who, like a bear, they will roam and protect, and they're a big hulking sort of presence in your life, that strong, powerful energy. But if you get too close, be careful. They may possibly rip your face off as well. So they've kind of got this danger lurking under the surface that, especially if you attack something that they're protecting. All right, so we generally, a lot of the time, we see the bear with her cub as well. And if that bear is protecting a cub, it will swipe. It will take a swipe at your face. All right, so it's somebody that they're so strong and powerful that if you get too close to the things that they're trying to protect, they will get a little bit defensive as well. I am getting that for at least one of you. This is like a bear, as in I don't know if a lot of people know of this terminology, but it tends to be within masculine, non-straight energy. There's a I'm not really, I'm obviously not a gay man, but I have heard that referred to as, gay men that are like bears, that very woodsman-y type person who's, rough and gruff, that kind of person. I know it's a thing that they do say in the gay community. Like I am part of the community, but obviously I'm not a gay man. So, it's just something that I've heard friends sort of refer to and whatnot. So if I'm just hearing that referenced, okay, so there may be somebody watching where that's appropriate, that this is that person, okay, and it kind of feels like they may be the ones making you this offer. They may be the ones trying to, they may be wanting you to move in with them. Wanting to offer you their security. It kind of feels like they feel protective of you, and you are sitting here trying to, enclose your little bubble, and I feel like it's asking you to expand your bubble to allow this person to protect you a little bit more. That they want to just support you and protect you. For some of you, that may be partly what this offer is for you, but others of you, it's a different thing altogether here, and it's because what I am kind of getting a pretty specific message here as well, because I am kind of getting that someone who exudes those sort of powerful qualities may be wanting you to move in with them, and it's kind of that. I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit of that energy of they are saying that they want to protect you, and that's what. And like, I don't feel that their intentions are bad. Okay, I don't feel that their intentions are actually bad, but there is a higher price to this offer than what seems to be on the surface. That this person may be a little bit overprotective, or they're wanting to protect you, in order to protect their own self. It does seem to be coming from them. This need to protect you, and it's kind of like, are they? I don't feel that there's bad intentions there, but it's just asking you to, because I'm seeing that autumn is my last chance card. I feel like some of you are going to just kind of be in that feeling that this is my last chance to, be with somebody like that. This is my last chance at love. Kind of, I am getting this in a love scenario for a lot of you here, that you are kind of feeling that this is my last chance to find stability and security. This is my last chance to have a person with love. But it's kind of actually telling us the opposite, that don't lose hope. That just because don't settle. I kind of want to say here, don't feel like this person is your last chance, and that if you say no to this offer, that you're not going to get more offers and opportunities in the future. Don't take this offer just because you feel as though you cannot get any better than that, or you don't deserve better than that offer. Really, really actually stop and think about this, Leo. I kind of feel, because when I did ask what's the catch, I do have the child energy coming through. So there's something coming through with the child energy of this is, you need to face your inner child here and ask yourself, am I, being a bit naive when it comes to this offer? Am I, thinking that, am I thinking too innocently and naively about this? For some of you, there is there is actually a child involved, and you need to actually put that child first and take their needs into consideration before your own. I know that sounds a little bit harsh, but as a parent, that quite is something that we have to sort of face quite a lot of the time, that even though we feel like this is going to secure things and give us that safety, is it going to do that for the child as well, or is that just for you? Okay, like, and is that for your emotional safety and security, or is that for your actual physical safety and security? Because I feel as though there's a child's needs not being met with that coming through as the catch, whether that child is an actual child, or your inner child. All right, who's trying to just see the positive in everything, and is trying to find the light. You do need to be a little bit more realistic and less naive about this situation. Okay, and really, really think through the flowers here, which is the reciprocal energy, giving as much as you're receiving. Okay, don't put time, love, energy into something if you're not receiving the same. Don't put your stability and security on someone if they're not putting it on you as well. Okay, like, if that kind of makes sense, it needs to go both ways. You can't just rely on this person to protect you. You need to protect them as well. You need to protect this child as well. All right. I do strongly feel that you really need to think about, is this equal? Am I giving more than this person is, giving back to me as well? And maybe even sitting with yourself and asking yourself, how can I give more time, love, energy to myself, to the innocent child, whether that's once again another child, an actual child, or within yourself. How can I give more to my inner child? Okay, so it's coming through a little bit as a warning here. It's not your last chance. Okay, so there may possibly be a higher price to this offer, and you really need to take all that into consideration. Okay, so we'll move on to career and finances, Leo. Okay, Leo, what's going on for Leo with career? And finances, what's going on for Leo with finances, please? Clarify? Clarify? Pardon me, Leo. Okay, with career, we do have the garden as well as the tower. Okay, so this is a business meeting of some sort. Straight up, I feel like the garden does talk about social events and meetings. You know, meeting up with people, meeting places, and with the tower coming through there, the tower is things like government buildings, places of authority. So like the tax department, I want to say, you know, somewhere, because with that tower coming through, I'm feeling like this is describing a physical meeting place. Okay, so for some of you, this may even be like a skyscraper, like a tall tower that you're meeting someone important when it comes to your career, having some sort of important meeting about your career opportunities, those sorts of things. There's definitely a meeting or an event taking place, and it's taking place. It's either a skyscraper here or somewhere like governmental, um, political, tall structure, like a big, strong, powerful structure. Okay, so um, I know that can these days that can talk about more than just political or governmental places. So it can be it can even be public libraries and things like that. But I'm kind of getting that it's something to do with the big tall firm, like the tower, the head of the corporation, the big boss up in their tower kind of energy. So there's an important meeting that is going to take place for you within your career, and it's going to really sort of embark you on some sort of career journey here, taking you to the next stage of your career. It's very important. This meeting is very important for your career, Leo. I keep hearing dress to impress, so whatever that means for you. I dare say that's feels like it's going to be happening pretty soon. So within the next couple of weeks, even. You may not know about it yet, though. But you are going to have an important sort of meeting or some sort of business offer or proposition presented to you, some sort of event to do with your career here that is going to actually turn out to be very, very important. So even if it's just, one of those run-of-the-mill meetings, that you don't think it's going to be that important, there's actually something going on here where it is actually a lot more important for your career furthering than you realize. All right. And then when it comes to finances, I do have the heart energy here, followed by the scythe. Okay, so I kind of want to say here with the scythe talks about breaking free and sudden changes occurring and having the heart as the first card. It kind of lets me know that you're needing to break free of your heart space when it comes to your spending. So breaking free from emotional spending, breaking free from a sudden change in the way that you're dealing with money, in the sense that you're not thinking about it with your feelings. You're thinking about it from logic and rationality. All right, so you're needing to make a break from your heart space, so breaking from the heart space when it comes to money. And the heart space is spending money on things that you're emotionally driven to spend money on, those sorts of things, because we have that clarified by the mountain. So the mountain does talk about potential obstacles or delays. Okay, so I do feel for a lot of you here, Leo, that there's a need for you to really, really rein in the spending at the moment, and breaking free from certain things within your financial realm that are serving your heart, not your head. You're kind of like, oh, but I want to spend X money on that subscription because it makes me happy. I'm sorry, but it's telling you to break free from that, because otherwise you're going to start it's going to make things too hard for you if you are hitting any financial obstacles. All right, because with hard work and perseverance, you can get through any obstacle that comes your way with the mountain. But I feel like the hard work is going to be, breaking free from some things at the moment that are not necessity. Okay, because when we're seeing the heart space and having to break away from that financially, that's going to cover things that aren't necessities. All right, so the things that we want rather than the things that we actually need. So there may be, maybe sitting down with yourself and really sort of going over your finances with that in mind. What do I actually need to survive here? And what, what things can I actually just, you're not saying that you have to let go of them forever. It's just, at the moment we're seeing the mountain, some obstacles. You're needing to break free, from the things that are love driven, heart driven at the moment when it comes to finances. All right. And I kind of want to say too that, back to what we were originally talking about with the important message there, breaking free from decisions, financial decisions that are coming from love. Okay, so if you're making, back, we see the stability and the security up here. You may want to move in with this person because, oh look, it's going to give me more financial stability. But are you making that choice from your heart and from love for this person, or are you actually doing it for security and stability? I feel as though you need to consider those sorts of things and break free from, emotional finances at the moment, and just really stick to logical, rational financial viewpoint at the moment. Okay, but we'll have a look at romantic love. Okay, romantic love for our Leos. What does Leo need to know in regard to romantic love? Leo and romantic love. Not wanting to share, Leo. Normally those cards fly out. Okay, we have this one here. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Oh, this one feels like it's the important kicker for you here, Leo. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. All right, so make sure you are, being true to yourself, giving that time, love, energy to yourself before you're worrying about giving that to anybody else. Okay, don't be making decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. All right, really, really listen to the long-term effects and what you're needing to do here. That those offers may have higher prices than initially imagined. Okay, so that's what we have for you today, Leo. You're more than welcome to check your other placements. I hope that helped in some way, shape, or form. But hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Don't forget to leave a comment if you want to go in the draw for that free personal reading as well.